Hello everyone! So in this video, I will be showing you how to create a mine jar. And what you'll need to make the mine jar is a jar of some sort, of course. Here I have a glass jar, but a plastic one would also be a good idea if you have much younger children and you want, a glass jar might be a safety hazard, so plastic would absolutely work as well. Some glycerin, some glitter, and make sure it's fine glitter because the finer the glitter, the slower it will stay swirling in the jar. And you'll also need a stirring implement. I have an old spoon here, some hot water, which I have in this thermos, and a napkin and paper towel just to prevent any spills. So let's get started. So to assemble the mine jar, first you'll need to pour some of the hot water into the jar. Be careful because the water will be hot and we don't want any burned fingers, of course. So here I have a little bit more than half of the hot water in the jar. And now what I'll be doing is adding in the glycerin. So you want about 1/3 of the glycerin, like so. And adding in the glitter. So first maybe I'll do the blue. So here I have a sifter, so I'm just going to remove the sifter off of the jar, just to make it easier to pour in. It's a little bit tough. Or maybe we'll use this sifter and see how that goes. So you want to add in a fair amount. So there we have some of the green. And let's add in some of the gold as well. And now you want to give it a good stir. You want to make sure everything is mixed together and dissolved. So give it a good old stir. And as you can see, there's not enough glitter, so we want to add more glitter. And keep stirring. And you might see some of your glitter clumping together. That means you just need to add more stirring time. And if it settles too quickly, you might want to add more glycerin. The glycerin is what will slow down the swirling. So as you can see we need a little more glitter. So let's add more blue. So, and a bit more gold, and give that a stir. Now you can also add in food coloring as well, just to change the water color so that the glitter and the color will merge together a little bit better and give you a nicer effect. So here I think I'm going to add a bit more glycerin just to slow everything down. And let's give it another stir. And see how it turns out. As you can see, it's slowed down quite a bit. But I'm going to add in more glycerin. And if you can't find glycerin, another good option is clear school glue. That will also help slow down the glitter as it swirls around. So clear school glue or even glitter glue would work too. So I'll mix this up and let's see what we end up with. Okay, so now after a bit of whisking, as you can see, I've added some green food coloring, which makes it look a lot prettier and a lot more interesting. But I wanted to point out here along the top, you can see some of the glitter is settling or sitting along the surface. So what I did was I added a few drops of dishwashing liquid, like this, just to break the surface tension along the top of the water. And when you do that and you whisk it quite vigorously, it helps break up all the collecting glitter. So you need to make sure, and if you see a lot of clumps of glitter in the bottle, make sure that you whisk it quite vigorously, because you need to make sure everything dissolves together in the hot water. And if it's still not doing so, your water might not have been warm enough. So what you can always do is warm it in a saucepan that you don't mind getting a bit of glitter in. Just gently warm it on the stove and it should mix together quite nicely. And here is your mind jar completed. Please see the description bar for more information on tips and tricks.